Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to another flashlight review. Today I will review the CyanSky K3. This is a very long-range flashlight. Alright, here is a closer look. You see it has some texture for grip. It has a skeletonized pocket clip that is quickly removable. It's got some lanyard slots there. It also has these two protective features, right, to protect the tail switch. Got a tail switch. Now because of those, it can also tail stand as well. It also has a side switch. It has anti-roll features. It has a smooth reflector, right, with a fairly deep reflector well. We're going to see that's going to give it some good range. It has a side switch that is almost flush, you see there, which is helps prevent accidental activation. Has a bezel, right? Now, because of that, you can see, even if you set it down, you can see whether it's on or off, right? But also, right, you see those glass breakers, those are zirconium, right? So it's got glass breakers. So in an emergency, if you need to take out a window, it's got 3 glass breakers there. Now, one viewer pointed out that cyan is a shade of blue, right? So CyanSky, blue sky, just in case you were wondering about that. All right, so this comes with a recharging cable. It also comes with a lanyard, as well as some spare O-rings, and even a tail switch cover. It also comes with this belt holster, which has that there, Velcro there. Now this also comes with a battery. Let's take a look at that to access it. Unscrew the tail cap. Now, this is a 21700 battery. This is a very high quality and high capacity lithium-ion battery. This is also rechargeable. As you can see, it has a charging port. Now, if you need to recharge the battery, just hook it up to any USB power source. That is a power bank, right, using the recharging cable. This is Type-C, rapid recharging. Now, you may remember this brand from my review of this. This is the H3. This is the K3. So the H3 is also a pretty long-range flashlight, and this is a tricolor flashlight. Has green, red, and white light. So if you need a multicolor flashlight, check out my review of this. I'll put the link underneath the video. Now, in comparison, the K3 is a little bit shorter, right? And the K3 is actually brighter and has even longer range than the H3. And here are the stats on the light. It has 4 brightness levels, 1 special mode, which is strobe. The maximum lumens, 1,600. The maximum beam distance, 600 meters. And you can see the run times for those modes as well. In order to turn the light on, you press the tail switch. To turn it off, you press the tail switch. Now this has mode memory, so it will come back in whatever brightness level you turn it off in. So once it is on, if you want to cycle through the different brightness levels, you press the side switch. All right, so let's do that now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's got 4 brightness levels. Right, this is the turbo. And wow, that's bright, and I can feel the heat coming off this thing. Now, if you press and hold, you will get strobe. All right, warning, we're going to do the strobe. All right, so there you go. Right, so this has no shortcut to turbo. It's just in the main mode cycle. I like that. It's simple. Now, with this tail switch, this has momentary on. So if you half press this, the light will come on, and it will stay on only as long as you keep it half pressed. Okay, at this time I'm going to roll in the outside testing and demonstration footage, and then we'll come back for final thoughts and conclusions about this light. Okay, YouTube, we're out here on the old testing board with this K3 light. Sorry for any wind noise. We're having high winds, definitely some messed up weather. All right, let's go through the brightness levels. All right, this is the first. And that is the turbo. Wow. All right, that's quite bright. Warning, we're going to strobe. Nice strobe. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely pretty impressive light. Alright, what's up YouTube? We're out on the road of no lights with this K3 flashlight. Let's power it up. Alright, and I'm on a bike today. Hey, why not combine some recreation with some YouTube work? Alright, let's go check out what we can see. Some vegetation. Man, allergy season has definitely started in the USA. Alright, what do we got over here? More vegetation, just more trees. There are no houses on the road of no lights. That's why I come here. Alright, let's shine it down the road, see how far we can get down the road. Alright, that's pretty impressive. You can see there's a lot of stuff in the air, right? So this has to cut through a little. But notice how focused, notice how lightsaber focused that beam is. Alright, here we are overlooking Frog Creek. Let's power this up. Alright, that's turbo. Look at the hot spot. You know this is a long range light because the hot spot is so tight, right? Alright, let me strobe this around. There you see the opposite bank of the creek. The water is flowing strongly. Yeah, you can see every bubble. That is an intense hot spot. Down the creek. Alright, well this light is doing well. Can't wait to unleash it on the field. But that's the K3 at Frog Creek. Okay YouTube, we're here with the K3 at the sports field. Let's, alright, this is turbo. I'm at the goal. Let's see if we can go goal to goal. Alright, where is that? There it is. Wow. You see that? Man, we have a lot of stuff in the air. But this thing is just... this thing is dominating the field, crossing the field test. Wow, I mean, you see that. I'm like way back here, the other end of the field. Zoom in. Right, so if there was a target like, you know, whatever type of animal that you needed to spot, or human, the most dangerous animal of all, you would clearly see, you know. Like if there was a person standing there, you would clearly see. Alright, well this is a pretty awesome light. I definitely like it a lot. You guys know, throwers, like long-range lights like this, my favorite type of light. Final thoughts on this K3. Well, one thing you should know, they actually sell numerous accessories for this if you wish to use it with your firearm. So I will include a link to their website and you can browse those accessories. But that's always good. You can mount this on a shotgun, for example, if you so desire. Another thing I like about this, it's got 3 zirconium glass breakers. That could be very useful if you need to rescue someone from a vehicle, or if you're in law enforcement and you need to gain entry to a residence by taking out a window, that could be just a ticket. Now, as far as the interface, it's always easy to find the tail switch in the dark, right, by touch. But I did notice, because this is so flush, it can be difficult to find the side switch by touch. So one suggestion, perhaps they could make a new model or an updated model with a lit side switch. Now let's talk about the performance of this light. This is an excellent long-ranged thrower, a very focused beam. 600 meters maximum beam distance. Now what does that actually mean? Well, if you've ever tried to look at something 600 meters away, like a man-sized target would be tiny, right? Tiny. So it's not that you need to see something 600 meters away. What that number means is that if that's the max beam distance, then at more practical distances like 100 or 200 meters, this thing is going to dominate. And we saw that on the crossing the field test. This can cross 100 meters like it's nothing, right? This will perfectly spotlight a man-sized target at those more practical distances, 100 meters, 200 meters. So that's excellent performance. I did check the current pricing just today. It's currently about $85 on Prime. I'll include a link below the video. So is $85 a reasonable price for this type of light? I would say yes, because remember, this comes with that battery. That is a very high quality, high capacity 21700 battery, lithium ion battery, high voltage as well. And that battery, if you were to buy that separately, if you could find one like that, that battery itself would run you about $25 just for the battery. So the fact that that's included, that is a good value. I definitely recommend this if you're in the market for a long-range flashlight. So I've tried out 2 flashlights by this brand, and so far they've both been really good. So I'm going to continue to keep my eye on this brand. So far, they've done good with the throwers, like the throwers, the tactical lights, the hunting type lights. They seem to be focused on that area, and they're definitely doing well there. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the links below the video. This has been We All Juggle Knives and Flashlights. I'm out.